Hi everyone. Today let's do the LeetCode 20 valid parentheses. So this problem will use a stack to solve this type of problem. So everyone know the stack, yeah? The stack is the first in, last out, or the last in, first out. So like these examples, we have a strings of the brackets. So the first one is the opening. If it's opening, we just put in the stack and we go next. It's an opening, we put in the stack. And here we found a closing brackets. If we found a closing, and what we do, we will pop out the stack and to compare if it's this type's opening. If it is, go ahead. If it's not, return false. So just keep going. So we go closing brackets and we pop out. Yeah, it's opening. And keep going. That's opening. So put in the stack. And go here. That's a closing. So pop out from stack. Go here. Yeah, that's a basic idea. And that has two conditions we need to think about. First one, if here has one more closing and here and it's closing and we found a closing but the stack is empty, so we will return false. And another one is, let me remove this one. Another condition is here has a opening again and we'll put in the stack and then finish the list. But when we finish, the stack is not empty. The stack still has one inside, so that will return false. That's the whole condition. Let's code in. So I already have a stack. I use a list to use for the stack. And I has a dictionary as the key is the closing. So every time we find the closing, and what we do, we will pop from the stack and compare the stack, the pop out the value is equal to the value of the dictionary. If it is, that's true. If it's not, return false. Let's go. So first, we have a loop for C in the string S. If characters in if C in dictionary, if it's in the dictionary, that means it's a closing because all the key is the closing brackets. So if it's closing, what we need to do, we need to pop out from the stack. But first we need to check the stack. If not stack, if the stack is empty, like we just talked about, if here has a closing but the stack is empty, we just return false. Return false. Others, and I has a curved character. Curve C equal stacked pop. If curve C not equal the dictionary C and return false. That means we pop out, we find a closing, and we pop out the stack, and we'll compare the stack pop out these values to in the dictionaries this type of the values. If they are equals, that's true. If they are not, return false. Else, so what we just did is we found this one is a closing, but how about if we go around, we find that's a opening, what we need to do, we just put the opening in the stack. So else we just stack.append this value. That's all. And when we finish, do you remember we just talked about if when we finish, if here has one more in the stack, we already go over all the strings, but here still have one more in the stack. That means return false. Yeah. So we'll check the stack. So if stack still has something, we just return false. And nothing happened. Finally, return true. Let's check. Yeah, it's work. Okay guys, see you next one.